Hey, howdy. I'm starting bright and early today with some Tuki, because I've got a lot of things planned for today. One moment. Okay, good. Discord is closed. I will not get a random Discord jump scare today. But yeah, I've been... I mean... What the... I keep forgetting that the Kalimba's here. And someone was playing something on there. So today's gonna be a fun day. I'm gonna do the daily and the weekly, and then after that I got a tip off in the comments that there's something in Animated Hub that's new. Now I don't know what that is. I caught a brief glimpse of something. I caught a very brief glimpse of something when I was looking in the what was it? I was looking on like the page in the wiki for Animated Hub, and I saw something very briefly, and then immediately turned my head away, and was like, okay, I'm gonna wait and make sure I'm unspoiled. I think I have a guess for what it is, though. It seems very cool. Someone also mentioned that I check out Sands of Self, so if I have time, I'll do that today, but if not, I'll just do it tomorrow. But yeah, I have been busy. I have been cooking. There's a certain project that I am working on. It is an Isaac project. And it's been driving me kind of crazy, but I'm nearing a point where the annoying stuff is almost over. Lots of, hang on, is it Nazca Valley? It is Nazca Valley, okay. I'm getting close to the point where I can just kinda do it. I can just finish it. Squid Zone, okay, right. Should be right here. I think it's this that I have to interact with. No? An odd-looking squid. All these squids look odd, that's the problem. But yeah, I've been hard at work doing some very silly things. The one thing I'll say for now, because I'm probably going to post a demo of it later today. The one hint that I'll give for what I'm doing is it's a continuation of that other video that I posted back when I was still on my hiatus. Or right on the tail end of my hiatus, now that I think about it. Ooh. It's a continuation of that video about the Mandelbrot set. And, I mean, come to think of it, I literally did mention the Mandelbrot set in that one Collective Unconscious video that I released before I went on my hiatus. And then I ended up actually following through and making it an Isaac. That was one of the first things that I did when I finally got my mojo back. And I mean, I would have started recording videos right away, frankly, if I had the wherewithal. The minute that I had the energy, I probably would have started. But, well, the situation was kind of... Well, the situation kind of prevented me from doing so. So, let me tell you some stories about the hospital, because it was a very interesting experience for a lot of different reasons. And, you know, obviously, I don't want to go back there for the foreseeable future. And it seems like right now I'm not going to have to, which is nice. Am I stupid? Did I just completely blow past the Grey Road thing again? Hang on. Oh, I don't even have to go up. I just have to go perfectly straight. What is going on? What is going on here? There's a hazing ritual going on over there. But it was a really interesting experience because I sort of got the impression that like all the nurses were super, super nice, but everyone who came in they were used to people who were like actually super sick and couldn't really do anything themselves, and they weren't used to people actually being virile and being able to do things themselves. And that's not to say, oh, I'm just built different. I really wasn't that sick. Like, it was something I had a condition that needed to be addressed. But at the end of the day, I was kind of it kind of just turned into a hotel room after a certain point. It was a hotel room, but I had a band-aid on one arm from where they had taken blood, and I had an IV in another arm. But other than that, I was kind of just sitting there. It was a very weird situation. Right, and then Green Neon World, which is up here. But all the nurses were super nice. Once I could actually eat solid food, the food was fine. It was good enough that if I had been there for a couple of weeks, I probably would have been fine with it. It was enough to sustain me, and that's good enough for a hospital. But the main thing that got me was honestly the schedule. Because the schedule was it was a little grating at times, because they had like the usual that they would come in every few hours to check on you to make sure that you were okay. And then they would also come in at, I think, 4 a.m. to do a checkup. Which, I mean, I kind of get it. Again, if there's a patient that's in more critical condition, like, you would want to make sure that they were okay in the dead of night. But, you know, when you're doing basically fine, it's a bit annoying to have to get woken up at 4 a.m. every morning because they need to do tests and, like, you know, check your blood pressure, make sure you're not dying. But it was an interesting and unique experience, and I don't want to ever experience it again, but it was interesting. It was also right before classes started, so I was eager to get out of there, because literally the day after I moved into you know, ambiguous college in the southeast. So I was ready to book it as soon as possible. But there have been some interesting developments. Personally, there have been some interesting gaming developments as well. The thing that comes to mind most readily is the fact that the Behemoth is actually working on things again. Now, to those of you who don't know who the Behemoth are, or what they do, the Behemoth is a veteran game developer headed up by Tom Fulp, who is basically indie royalty. Tom Fulp is the founder of Newgrounds. Like, he has done an immeasurable service to video games as a whole, because, you know, he made Newgrounds. Like, that's huge. I mean, you can't really feel it as much because Flash is dead, but such an unbelievably important facet of the 2010s era of the internet. And back into the 2000s even. It can't be overstated how influential Newgrounds was, and still kinda is. So many of the big indie developers that you see nowadays got their start doing Newgrounds stuff. But he ended up making his own company, and he made some games, and the games are pretty cool. You know, he made Castle Crashers, he made Battle Block Theater. You might have heard of them. Alien Hominid, Pit People. But he's working on new stuff. They've got an update coming to Castle Crashers that will add full Steam Workshop custom character support, kind of like what Worms WMD does, where you can make a head sprite, you can upload it to the workshop, other people can download it and then use it in their Castle Crashers games. And I guarantee, within about 15 minutes of that update going live, there will be Hank Hill and Hatsune Miku. That's just the rule with stuff like this. That'll be what happens when Sandbox opens up some kind of workshop. That'll be the rule for basically anything that has that has like a Steam Workshop sort of feature. It's always going to be memes, Miku, and, well, whatever TV show is most popular at the time, I suppose. Okay. Abandoned Factory. I forget where... Oh, I'm in Abandoned Factory right now, right. And then Wind Tunnel... Okay, it's the normal route. Hey, there we go. There's the grate. Right, I always forget this dude. Funky little guy. Jump. Thank you for your service, Big Red. I don't know if any of you have ever had the soda Big Red. It's alright. I remember my uncle really likes Big Red, and you can't really get it over here. So at one point when he came to visit, he just brought he brought like a 12-pack of it and left some of it back here with us. It was okay. It was actually not bad. The only time that I've ever seen it outside of him bringing it to us was, I think I saw some at Buc-ee's at one point when I went there, which, that is a can of worms that I am more than eager to crack open. If you've never heard of Buc-ee's, what a weird thing. So, Buc-ee's is a gas station chain from out of Texas. And I mean, you know what they say, that in Texas they grow them big. It is a comically large truck stop slash convenience store slash I don't even know what else. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's huge. If you're ever driving down the highway, if you're ever driving down like I-85 in the southeast, and you have the opportunity to go to a Buc-ee's, I recommend going at least once, because it's definitely, it is, on one hand, it is a capitalist it is a, like, what's the word for it? It's a late-stage capitalist hellscape. On the other hand, they got some good stuff there. So it really boils down to how you feel about American consumerism. If you hate it, you're gonna hate it. If you're like neutral on it, you're gonna think it's pretty cool. But it's at face value, it's just a gas station. But you walk into like the convenience store area, and they got a whole suite of just Buc-ee's merchandise. And then you go a bit further in, and they've got like candied peanuts and burritos and pulled pork sandwiches. And then you go a bit further in, and there is just a entire shelf full of hot sauces that you have never seen before, and a bunch of beef jerky, and just an entire wall of what I lovably refer to as crap candy, the kind of candy that you find in a general store as you're walking by looking for other things, and you go, oh, that seems neat, and then you never touch it again. Like circus peanuts and like Halloween candy, basically. Like circus peanuts, and I not necessarily lifesavers, but maybe like a generic non-name brand equivalent. And then you go even further back, all the way to the back of the store, and they just have an entire line of fridges full of the most random soda you have ever seen. Now, it's not tourist trap level weird soda. I'm still kind of sad, because when I ended up going to Dollywood, at the very beginning of the summer, I went to one of those tourist trappy places with my family, and they did have those just bizarre sodas. The kind of sodas that aren't really meant to be drank. Like, you're not really supposed to drink novelty sodas. You're supposed to, like, take a sip, taste it. Oh, it tastes awful. Pour it out, and you get to keep the bottle. Because they're all in glass bottles. You're just meant to, like, have a little sip. As it turns out, like, cinnamon ranch soda tastes horrible. Ketchup soda tastes horrible. What a surprise. But then, you know, after all is said and done, you have a cool novelty soda bottle that you got when you were at Dollywood. And I didn't get any. I made the mistake of not indulging in this weird thing. And now, well, I don't have any funny soda bottles. I don't have any funny pop bottles. I guess next time I go to a super The next time I go to a super, super tourist trappy place, I'll have to get me some. Something else that was pretty great is they had political sodas. So I mean, I feel like the political not the U.S. political nonsense that's been going on, I feel like goes without saying. But it was really funny to see Joe Biden and Donald Trump sodas in freaking Democrat red and Republican blue, and then they had the different two-party sodas, of course, because it's, you know, American politics merchandise. It's always the blue and red. And then they also had white centrist soda, and it was the nastiest shade of white I have ever seen. And okay, if I had to guess what the taste was, because I didn't actually, again, I didn't get any of these sodas. If I had to assume what the taste was, it was probably like Flying Fish World, right? So Clock World. I don't want to scroll down because I don't want to spoil myself. Clock World should be somewhere. There you are. If I had to guess what the flavor is like, it's like, you know those Airheads that are mystery flavor? It's like mystery flavor in air quotes, but it kind of just tastes like sugar and like vaguely tastes like a kind of fruit that you can't really describe. That's what I assume it tastes like. Oh wait, I have to interact on this side. And then I think it is up in the other corner of the room, right? There you are. Okay. And I am... There's clock room. Okay, it's just up here. Okay. I'm very interested in this. Oh, the lag. The lag is real. That's a... You know, weirdly enough, I think that's a good sign because it was not doing this last time I was here. Okay, so... It's still the 4 buttons from the looks of it. Ooh. Whoa! Hold on a minute. Yo! Oh my god! Animated town. Holy shit, this is really cool. Hang on. Rainbow is probably best for this. God, these are not going to make for very good thumbnails because there's so much happening. Oh, mean. What do you mean you can't get to the other side of this door? Whoop. There we go. Oh, Monochrome Street. Wait a minute, this is new. Damn, okay, so there's a connection from Red Streetlight World now. That's really nice. Can you jump? You can't jump down. But anyways, Buc-ee's, like, it is a weird experience. What am I looking at? It is an extremely weird experience, but I would recommend that people go just to experience the weird. It's also it's also great for people watching, I gotta say, because, you know. Not to be rude, but you find some very interesting people when you go to truck stops, and Buc-ee's is no exception. Especially since you get the people that frequent truck stops, and you also get the people that are kind of just, oh, this is an event, I think. I lost control of my character. Whoa. What am I looking at? There's like something anatomical to this. Ooh. I love this. I love this whole area. This is super cool. I'm gonna take lots of pictures. But like, you get the normal people, the normal weird people that you get when you go to truck stops, and you also get the people who are there because it's Buc-ee's specifically, and are there to, well, again, not to be mean, they're there to gorge themselves, and I don't blame them, because that's usually the reason that I'm there, is to get two pulled pork sandwiches and, oh, art exposition. I'm liking these connections, actually. That's really nice. Okay, so is there anything else? I already looked over here. Oh, okay, this connects up here. Looks like that's everything. And now I just have to click back through. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's really fast. It's actually preloaded. Words. It's pre-cached the images, so now it actually loads quickly. So do these still lead to the same places? Hang on. Yeah, so this is still all of that. Changes with different effects and combos, buttons. Wait, hang on a minute. Is there a coffee cup world moment going on here? I think there might be. Okay, that's the biblically accurate sketch up there. Oh, this is what changes. Okay, so it's just a block right now. That BG, that's cute. That's really cute. Oh. Well, hello. Oh, cool. Lantern becomes that. Ooh. Oh my god, it's like a... not an aquarium. What is that? That's super cool. I'm gonna take a moment to just run through all of these, because this is super neat. Oh, there's Aojiro down there! Oh my god! And then... eyeball bomb. Whoa! Oh, that's super cute! Wait, that's Nexus. That's, Nexus portals. Bacteria world, I see pudding world. Toy world, that's really cute. Telephone. Oh, that's the... oh, what is this NPC even called? In the deciding street where you get this effect. Penguin, okay. Insect, oh, awesome. The art of this is so good. And there's Bane Jack down there. This, okay. This is extremely cool. Schoolboy, no Gakuran, unfortunately. Stretch. Huh. Oh, right, because you get stretch from the weird panorama where you see the girl that hung herself. Right. Oh. Dehydrated Hanawa is kind of terrifying. Awesome. Cake. Urasuki cake! Oh, what happened to... Oh, there was something in front of my eyes. That's what that was. Urasuki cake. This is a Sands of Self moment. Hang on, look, what's the combo effect here? Oh my god. Yes. Gingerbread Urasuki. It's so good. Hang on, Red Riding Hood and Terra Terra. Let me just do the combo effects now. Really cute. How about... I don't think I've seen Wolf and Bike. Ooh. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was adorable. Okay, child, I'm bracing myself. Okay, it's just an egg. Oh. Whoa! What happens if the egg breaks? There's a creature inside. Okay, Red Riding Hood. Okay, nice. Tissue. Okay, fair enough. Bat. Oh, this is yeah. It's supposed to be one of the pillars from that area. Burrow Cube. That's about what I expected. Terataru. Oh, I wonder if that becomes snow if it's winter. Margin. Whoa! Oh my god! That is cool. The horrors. Grave. Okay, fair enough. This is Graveyard World moment. Oh. Bunnies! Yes! Wait, this is amazing. Someone show this to Yunari. Bunny event. I skipped Railroad Crossing. Whoa! Holy smokes. That's cool. And then Dice is the last one. Oh my god. Okay, well that does it. That'll do it for me. That was that was awesome. That was so worth it. That'll probably do it for me, though. Thanks so much for watching.